Yeah, hello and welcome once again to the Sports Raw. We are excited to be back to your screen and we are bringing you all that there is that you need to know as regards each team in this AFCON 2025 coming up in a few days' time. So this is 10 days to kick off. The show is 10 days to kick off and we are in day 7. Wow. We are in day 7 and we are going to be heading straight into all teams that have qualified, and we took some in our I think previous clip, and we are going to continue from there. So we are looking at the groups. We are going to be looking at the groups one more time, and yeah, we are going to be looking at group A. We have taken Comoros, Mali, and Morocco. So now we are going to continue with the last on the list there, which is Zambia. Zambia happens to be the FIFA 90th ranked team in football. So you can see, I don't know what happened to them, why they declined. They were once and in a record, the first to record with in the African nation. So I don't know why. I don't know, maybe never can tell. Well, um, they are ranked 90 in the FIFA ranking, and the highest they've ever been ranked was 15. That was in August 28, 1996. That's quite a long time ago. Uh, but recently, I think they played Cote d'Ivoire not quite long. Well, we'll get to the trophies, we'll see that. Not quite long. Some tournaments, some couple of tournaments where they played Cote d'Ivoire, which defeated them in the final of the AFCON. So for their matches, they've played five. They've played five, their last five matches rather. They've lost four and won just one. Wow. They've lost four and they won just one. So uh that's not a good start going into the tournament. I don't know what must have transpired, but I don't know. Well, this is what football can bring to you. They've lost four out of their last five matches. They just won one. So their coach, um, uh, I don't know. This start here, he has not been doing really. This start here shows that I don't know, he has not. Well, the coach has not really he has not really impressed me with his win percentage here. So I don't think that there is much he can do when the tournament comes proper. So, well, we'll just watch and see and know how everything's pan out to be. So I think that will be that. We'll just go straight now and take the trophies. The trophies are okay. You can see they participated in the Kosafa Cup, of which they were the winner in the year 2022 in South Africa, just a couple of years back, and also 2019, also in the same South Africa. They were runners up in 2018 and 2017 in the African Cup of Nations. They were the winner when Equatorial Guinea and Gabon hosted. You can see that they were the winner. They defeated, I think that's where they defeated Ivory Coast. And they were also a runner up in Tunisia 1994 and in Egypt 1974. So quickly, we are going to go straight into their team lists. Want to see how strengthened their squad is. Okay, the coach went with he went with three goalkeepers. He went with three goalkeepers. He went with eight defenders. He went with 11 midfielders and six attackers, meaning six forwards, 11 defenders, 11 midfielders, eight defenders, and three goalkeepers. That's how um, their squad list is structured for this upcoming AFCON. So, given what it means, as in based on what we've seen here, it seems that okay, the midfield is where their strength is going to be, because going with a whole 11 numbers in that midfield means I don't know. Well, hopefully they want to see how they can um, really lock it down and play their football from the center park. So if the host country happens to I don't know, maybe keep one or two body in the box, it's not going to be really ideal if that's going to be the plan. I don't know when the host country Morocco happens to play them, because this team happens to be a very strong side. We know how strengthened they are. You know, blacks, when it comes to African football, strength is the first thing you ought to have when you are going into this tournament. So I think that's where we'll draw it for Zambia. We will now go straight into Group B, where we have Angola, Egypt, South Africa, and Zimbabwe. This is another group I see. It's a very strong team. Angola has been a footballing nation, and they are no pushover when it comes to football. So you don't just expect to play them and have your way. So we are going to look briefly into the Angola team. They are ranked 89th in the FIFA ranking, and the highest they've ever been ranked was 49, which was July 5th, 2000. Wow, that's way, way back. Okay, from their last five matches, they've had two wins, two draw, and one loss. So for an Angola side, I would say that's not an ideal start going into a tournament. It's not an ideal start, but we'll see how it goes when the time finally comes. So for the coach, his win percentage is not, I think, just 50%. I don't know the number of matches he must have be at the ends of affair here. So we'll just wait and see how it goes. So for this particular nation, we're going to check. They have been just runner-up ones in 2011, Sudan 2011, as the African Nations Cup, not the AFCON. This is the African Nations Cup. Why for the COSAFA, they've won it in 2024, okay, just last year here in South Africa. That's what the record is showing us here for the Angola side. So quickly, we are going to go and see how they are faring in their team sheet, how their coaches have lined up his team. The Angola side had three goalkeepers, they have eight defenders, they have nine midfielders, and they have eight forwards. Okay, we know how pressy they are when it comes to counter attacks and all that. I believe some of you can remember how it was the last time when the Super Eagles played them. It was just, I think, a lone goal that that differentiated both sides. So I can't really. I think a long goal or two. I will go and check again and see. But this is a team that has a pedigree when it comes to football. So that's that for Angola. We are now going to head straight and look into the next country here, which is Egypt. Wow, we can't take this away from them. Egypt is a footballing nation. They have thrived in Africa over the years. So this is something that everyone knows already. We know how credible they are when it comes to football. They are a very fantastic side. So when you are playing them, ensure that you are very ready. So that's how it is. So for the Egyptian side, they are 34th ranked in the FIFA ranking, and if you check very well, you see that the highest they've been ranked, they've actually make it into the top 10. They've been ranked ninth, December 15th, as far back as 2010. So this side happens to, okay, play their last five matches from the stats we are seeing here. Okay, I think this stats actually is from the Arab Nations Cup that is just going on. So they've had two losses and three draws. So I believe majority of this now is showing that, okay, from the home team, those playing in the Arab Cup, the stats is showing from what they've how they have performed, how they have performed in the Arab Cup. So that's it. So the coach, his win rate okay, this is a new one. I think he's just coming in. So we'll wait and see. He's still not up there. We have previous coaches who have had 100% win rate from this team. So we are going to check and see how their trophies cabinet lined up. For the African Cup of Nations, they've been exceptional. They've been super exceptional in the AFCON. So you can see that they've won a good number from 2010 in Angola to 2008 in Ghana to 2006 when they hosted, 1989 in Burkina Faso, 1986 when they hosted again, 1959 when they hosted, and 1957 in Sudan. They've been runner-up in 2021 in Cameroon. They've been 2000 and runner-up again in 2017 in Gabon, and also 1962. Wow, far back 1962 in Ethiopia. So this is a very um, standard. I don't know. This is a very great report from their um, trophy list, and it is one that we are going to be seeing if they can replicate what they've been doing from time past, if they can go all out and win this one. So for now, we are going to look at the Egyptian side. The coach went with four goalkeepers. He went with nine defenders. He went with eight midfielders, and he went with seven forwards. Wow. So when you're playing an Egyptian team, you know that they are very direct. If it's from the counter, from the wings, the stars that they have, Musala, Umar Mamouche, and all that, all in Europe. So we know these are teams that I like. What I like about this Egyptian team is that they have majority of their players in their leagues. So it's just very few. If you check from the stats, if you check from what I just posted on their squads, list, you see that a whole lot of them is coming from their leagues. So a very few is just those coming from all over Europe. So this Egyptian side have a very formidable team, and that's how they've been from time past. So this is what the Egyptian team are going to bring as their squad list to the tournament. So lastly, we're going to be looking at, okay, maybe we'll just draw the curtains here and see when we come for 6 days to kick off, we'll continue with South Africa. But for now, let's just draw the curtains here. Ensure you comment, you like, and we will see you later.